You know, every great car has a story, and the story of the DeLorean is one of the best. It all starts with a man named John DeLorean. This guy was a real hotshot in the auto world. He was a top executive at General Motors, one of the biggest car companies on the planet. He helped create some legendary cars like the Pontiac GTO, but John had his own vision. He wanted to build something totally different. He imagined a car that was safe, ethical, and would last a lifetime. So in 1975, he left his high-paying job to start the DeLorean Motor Company. It was a huge risk, but that's what makes for a great story, right? John DeLorean didn't just want to build another car. He wanted to build the car of the future. The design was unlike anything else on the road at the time. He hired the famous designer Giorgetto Giugiaro to bring his idea to life. The result was the DMC-12. It had a sleek, low profile and a body made of unpainted stainless steel. This meant no rust and no need for a paint job. It looked like a spaceship that had just landed. And then there were the doors. The DMC-12 featured gull-wing doors that opened upwards. Can you imagine pulling up anywhere in one of these? It was pure automotive theater. The car was finally built in a brand new factory in Northern Ireland. The first cars rolled off the assembly line in 1981. People were excited. The look was incredible, but the car had some challenges. It wasn't as fast as it looked. It had a V6 engine from Peugeot, Renault, and Volvo, which was reliable but didn't deliver supercar performance. The company also faced some serious financial problems. Building a car from scratch is incredibly expensive, and they struggled to sell enough of them to keep the lights on. It was a tough start for such a bold and ambitious project. Despite the early troubles, the vision was undeniable. John DeLorean set out to create something unique, and he absolutely succeeded. He wanted a car that would stand out from the crowd, and the DMC-12 did just that. It wasn't just a mode of transportation, it was a statement. The stainless steel finish, the unique doors, the futuristic shape, it all came together to create an automobile that nobody could ignore. The company's history was short and complicated, but the car itself was destined for something much bigger than anyone could have predicted at the time. It was a machine waiting for its moment in the spotlight. So the DeLorean Motor Company closed its doors in the early 1980s. But the story was far from over. In 1985, a movie came out that would change everything. That movie was Back to the Future. The filmmakers needed a special car to serve as a time machine, and the DeLorean DMC-12 was the perfect choice. With its futuristic look and stainless steel body, it already looked like it came from another time. When Doc Brown modified it with a flux capacitor and all those gadgets, the car became a superstar overnight. It wasn't just a car anymore, it was a time machine. The movie turned the DeLorean into a pop culture legend. Suddenly everyone knew about the car with the gull-wing doors. Kids had posters of it on their walls. It became the dream car for a whole generation. The film's famous line, "The way I see it," if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Perfectly captured the car's appeal. The DeLorean's connection to Back to the Future is so strong that you can't think of one without the other. This cinematic fame gave the car a second life that its creator could have never imagined. Let's talk numbers for a minute. During its original production run, the DeLorean Motor Company made about 9,000 DMC-12s. That's not a huge number in the car world, which makes them pretty rare. Because of the stainless steel body and strong fan base, many of these cars have survived. Today, it's estimated that around 5,000 DeLoreans are still out there around the world. That's a pretty high survival rate for a car from that era. It just goes to show how much people love these things and want to keep them on the road for everyone to see and enjoy. The car's fame from the movies created a passionate community of owners and fans. These aren't just people who like cars. They are dedicated custodians of a piece of history. They know every nut and bolt. They have clubs like the DeLorean Club of Florida, where more than 200 members get together to share their passion. They organize car shows and meetups, often attracting fans who dress up as characters from the movies. This community has been essential in preserving the cars and keeping the spirit of the DeLorean alive and well for decades. After the original company closed, you might think that was the end, but a new DeLorean Motor Company rose from the ashes. This new company, based in Texas, bought the remaining parts and the rights to the name. Today, they are the go-to place for everything DeLorean. They don't just sell parts, they do full restorations. They can take a car that's been sitting in a garage for 30 years and make it look brand new again. Places like their facility in Orlando, Florida are like a paradise for DeLorean fans. You can see dozens of these cars being worked on, from engine maintenance to complete overhauls. What's really exciting is how the company is embracing the future, just like the car's design always suggested. They're not just looking backward, they are developing an all-electric version of the classic DMC-12. Think about that for a second. The classic, timeless design powered by modern electric technology. It's the perfect blend of retro style and forward-thinking engineering. An electrified classic DeLorean was even featured at the Salon Privé 2024 auto event. This shows a commitment to keeping the car relevant for a new generation while making it cleaner and more powerful than ever before. It's a brilliant move. The main hub for this work is truly something to see. The Orlando facility is one of only 3 in the United States that specializes in selling and maintaining these classics. They have a showroom where you can see a finished time machine replica up close. They even offer free tours where you can watch the mechanics at work, restoring these stainless steel beauties to their former glory. It's a place that attracts fans of all ages. You see people who loved the car in the 80s and young kids who just discovered it through the movies. It's a real testament to the car's enduring appeal. This focus on restoration and electrification is crucial. It ensures that the DeLorean isn't just a museum piece. These cars are meant to be driven and enjoyed. By providing parts, service, and now an electric option, the new DeLorean Motor Company is making sure that owners can keep their cars on the road. This work honors the original vision of John DeLorean while adapting it for the 21st century. It's about preserving the past while driving boldly into the future, which is exactly what the DeLorean has always been about. It's a living, breathing part of automotive history. The DeLorean brand is not just surviving, it's thriving and expanding in some very interesting ways. The company is actively seeking out new partnerships to bring the iconic name to new audiences. For example, in July 2024, DeLorean Motor Company teamed up with Karate Combat, a professional karate league. DeLorean became the official luxury auto partner for the league. This might seem like an odd pairing at first, but both brands share a focus on performance and a modern, forward-thinking approach. It's a clever way to connect the car's legacy with a new dynamic sport and reach a global audience. These new ventures show that the company understands the power of the DeLorean brand. It's more than just a car, it's a symbol of innovation, style, and a little bit of rebellion. By engaging in licensing deals and partnerships, the company keeps the name in the public eye. It ensures that the legacy of the DMC-12 continues to grow. This allows fans to connect with the brand in new ways, whether through merchandise events or seeing the car in unexpected places. It's all about keeping the excitement alive and reminding people what makes the DeLorean so special. So why is this car still so important today, all these years later? It's because the DeLorean represents a dream. It's the story of an ambitious visionary who dared to challenge the giants of the auto industry. The car's unique design, with its stainless steel body and gull-wing doors, still looks futuristic. It captures a sense of optimism and a belief that the future could be sleek, stylish, and different. It reminds us that sometimes taking a big risk can lead to creating something that lasts forever, even if the path isn't easy. It's a lesson in persistence. Ultimately, the DeLorean is a timeless icon because it fires up the imagination. It's a car that makes you smile. Whether you're a die-hard car enthusiast, a movie buff, or just someone who appreciates cool design, the DeLorean has something for you. It's a piece of history you can see, touch, and even drive. With the company's work in restoration, electrification, and new partnerships, the DeLorean's journey is far from over. It started as one man's dream, became a movie star, and now stands as a beloved classic that continues to prove that great style never goes out of fashion.